Hello, it's Crypto CJ. It's a trade of the day, Thursday night slash Friday morning Zoom edition, depending on where in the world you are. Bitcoin's had a bit of a recovery this week, it's back to 110,000. Let's see if we hold that for support. Let's go to the chart. And I'm on my Bitcoin day chart. The 200 EMA seems to be holding a support, but the candles are below the 20 and the 50 EMAs. So it's not really pumping. It's just kind of cruising sideways and up a little bit. Ethereum, pretty much the same. 4,000 seems to be resistance at the moment. And then this 200 EMA looking like support. It's around 35.50. We're at 3,800 and change for Ethereum. A quick news item. Looks like President Trump pardoned CZ, the founder of Binance. Paul and I were speculating earlier that perhaps this will open Binance up to US residents. I started on Binance. A lot of people who got involved in crypto did in the late 2010s before Binance was essentially frowned on, outlawed, whatever. But it'd be really good to have Binance back for US access. So that's the news in the market overall. It's just pulling me on the live call today. So we're just going to go ahead and move along, look for some day trades and swing trades using our free resources. I'm on Crypto Bubbles. And you can see we're in a green day. And I'm sorting by the day column. And I was looking at pump.fun earlier on the Coinbase chart. This is my day trading setup, 15-minute chart. Supply and demand visible range by Lux Algo for support and resistance, red zone support or resistance, green zone support. And RTI relative trend index for alerts. And I like this entry here where it dips below 20, breaks back up. So last time that happened was Wednesday and 10% move. That's a great day trade. So you can set alerts on the RTI to catch moves like this. I trade both directions on a leverage. So I can set this alert, right click on the RTI, add an alert. You can choose crossing up on the 20. That'll give you the alert that I described moments ago. If you want to trade both directions, entering a channel, 80 on top, 20 on the bottom. Crypto bubbles for my alert name. 3 notes reverb for my day trading sound. Click create, and I'll get this rectangle on the RTI, and that should show up in my alert. So if crypto bubble or if pump.fun dips below the 80, I can consider it for a short. Though it's done that a couple times and it didn't really do anything, it just bounced off it. So I'm not sure for sure if I'll take that short if this alert kicks in, but we'll see. So that's the day trade option. The swing is on my hour chart. Same indicated for support and resistance. Then I've got the SuperTrend for alerts. Trendio LSMA for confirmation. And at the moment, we've got a buy signal on the super trend. The Trendio is pointing up. It did come out of the green zone, but we're a little late for this one. Let's see where the retrace would be if we got in now to the red zone, 5.8% in 2 days. Not bad. The top of the red zone, closer to 10%. So that's an option as well. I think we can probably find a better swing trade setup than this. So, all right. Let's move on to see what else we can find. What's Aster? Let's check that out. I think I looked at this a week or two ago. It's on Kraken. It's currently above the 80, but that's another one that had a nice break below the 20 on the RTI and then bounced back up. It took a while. There were 3 dips below the 20 that mostly went sideways. It's finally this third one that made a big move, 33% in a little over a day. That's a great, good day trade. Um, so you could set the same alert that I just showed you on pump. Let's go over to the swing chart. Not that much history, so it's not really showing us an RTI or a, um, well, we got the super trend. That's good enough. And we do have the Trendio. So to the red zone, 7%. That would be when it was first listed on Kraken. So there might be some other. Let's see if we can find some better history. Go to Binance. Yeah, Binance gives us a little better history on this. So 19% in 7 days. That's more like it. So I like that setup for a swing trade. All right. Let's see what else we got on crypto bubbles. Solana. Let's look at something I actually trade with some frequency. I trade Solana as both a day and a swing. So yeah, it's above the 80 now as well. And it hung around below the 20 for about a day and a half before it took off. It happened about here. And 7% to the red zone. That's pretty good for a day trade. And on the swing, and the indicators are in our favor. The retrace isn't very big. 7 to 8% in 8 days. Not that great. So kind of like this better as a day trade. So let's see, was I tracking this yesterday? Maybe the day before. Here we go. Recycle this alert. Oh, it's on different setup. So do it on this one. And entering a channel. 80, 20, crypto bubbles, reverb, and we're good to go. My day trade layout or swing trade. No, day trade. Let's look at yeah, swing trade doesn't have much of a retrace, so don't care for that. Um, but day trade has potential if it dips below 20. Okay, look at one more on crypto bubbles. Sort this the opposite. AVAX has been one I've been trading and has been letting me down. So I'm sort of looking for myself here to see if it's going to move. So this did make a move above the 20. I think I was in it way up here somewhere, but so that's, yeah, about 3.5%, 4%. It's a good day trade. It just dipped below the 20 and came back up and then went sideways. So if you took this now, 2.3%, not bad. So do I want to take this? Probably not. Got the Zcash long that I took a couple days ago. It's had to make 4 additional purchases. I'm still negative. So I need to wait till this clears before I probably take any more longs that I feel comfortable about. But for the rest of you, this AVAX going to fake out here, and then now it's curving down a little bit. The candle's still green, so could be a good halfway decent day trade. Let's look at the swing. And the indicators are not with us yet, but we're at the green zone. So if this switches to green, maybe right about here, about 7% in 3 days, and then 13% in 7 days. That's a pretty good swing trade that could make that recovery. So it's got potential as a swing trade. I think I like it better as a swing than a day trade. That wraps up crypto bubbles for now. Let's go to CoinGecko. See if we can find anything else. Hyperliquid. That's one I wanted to look at. Did we look at that one already? I think we did. So Zcash. I'll look at Zcash. It'll my own use. This one's been a shaker and a mover lately. It did make a move earlier, and it's above the 80 on the RTI. I got in a couple days ago up here somewhere. So this has retrace potential to red zone here, 9%. That's a really good day trade. Takes a day and a half in this scenario. So it's got potential on the swing. Doesn't look as good. 13% in 2 days. That's better than I thought, actually. So, but the indicators are not with us. We do have the Trendio, but we don't have the super trend yet. So you can set an alert on the super trend, right click, add an alert, and choose super trend buy, and then set up the rest as you see fit. And it's not bad. Let's look at the 4 hour chart. About the same. Don't think I need to look at 4 hour charts today. It's been, most coins have been beaten down enough that there's good retrace, at least adequate retrace potential. Okay, so that's Zcash. Let's see what else we can find. Mantle has a buy. That's Bybit's coin. ENB. This Chain Opera AI we looked at last week. It's been really volatile, maybe too much. Arbitrum. Let's look at Arbitrum. Yeah, it's above the 80 as well. So pretty much anything on the sort that shows positive is going to be above the 80. So we'll have to wait, set that alert for it to break below the 20. But the ones that did, took off nicely. This one went up to 5.5%. That's pretty good day trade. So that's pretty good. Swing trade option. Got the buy signal in the Trendio on our side. Red zone, 6%, 2 days. Just under 10%, 8 days. Not bad, but not great. So I don't know, kind of on the fence on this one. Let's sort that the other way. Let's see, H bar, Tron. Let's look at the H bar. I've been trading this one a lot lately. So this one's showing right out the 20, but hooking down. It broke above the 20 and then hooked down. It's done this a couple times. That's not a bad move there. But it's not great either. That broke up here. Yeah, it's 1.16. I'd still be in that trade. Yeah, this dip below is okay. Got 3.5% in 9 hours. That's a good day trade. So this one's a bit risky. It's had a couple fake outs here. So be careful, hold some funds back for additional purchases. Let's look at the swing trade. Okay, we don't have any indicators on our side yet. We traced to 8%, just under 10% in 7 days. Not bad, but not great. So I'm not loving H bar really on either setup yet. Then there was the other one was Tron, I think, which I look at from time to time. I rarely follow it. Doesn't quite move enough. It's below the 20 though. And this dip below the 20 eventually broke up and up to, well, not even 1%. So don't really like the last few dips and retraces on Tron on the day trade layout. Let's look at the swing. And 3.5% in 2 days. I don't like that at all for a swing trade. So yeah, I think my instincts were right to not look at Tron. So I wasted your time on that one. All right, let's look at a couple on CoinMarketCap sentiment, then we'll wrap it up. All right. And in this one, I just look at the sentiment list that the coin market community is voting on. So Say is up here, kind of high. Ondo, Bonk, Link, and a few others I like to trade. XRP, AVAX, Near. Look at Say first. And on the day trade layout, it's above the 80, like most of the ones that are shown in the top of the list. They seem to be all above the 80 now, but they had a good history of breaking below the 20 and then coming back up. This one, yeah, 6%. That's a great day trade. So this has potential if it dips below the 20 again. It's a swing. Indicators are on our side. Got in now. Held out to the red zone, 11% in 7 days. That's pretty good. So I like this more of a swing than day trade. Did we look at Link? I can't remember. Doge. Let's look at Doge. Mostly short this, but I go long on it occasionally. So just hook down the 80 and a couple fake outs. I think this one's worth a quick short. So go here to Carbon, type it in, sell short. Now I've got a long and a short going. Right. And as a swing, got the buy signal and the Trendio. Not much retrace here. 5%, 3 days. Yeah, not a good swing trade layout at all. All right, well, that's about all I have for the usual. So now I'm gonna do something a bit unusual. And I'm going to show you something I've been testing. So I went back and started watching more YouTube videos about what traders are doing. So I put together a few things that are mostly based on trends and moving averages. As you know, I like dips and retraces and pumps and dips and things like that. But those sometimes are difficult to wait for. If you just trade the trend, that tends to show up more often. Um, for example, on the Solana chart, 15-minute, the Heikin-Ashi candles are trending up. Regular candles are above them. TDFI, which is trend definition something, is in the green, though curving down. And this alpha trend reversal shows a low probability of this green um, reversing. So this is a low probability of Solana going up a little bit. So it could be since it's on the 15-minute chart, this would be a potential long trade. But I'll talk more about this if and when this shows consistent results. This is just something I'm tinkering with. I don't want you guys to think I'm doing the same thing all the time. So, whoa, pump.fun. So let's go back to day trade layout. Look at pump. So this is a potential short trades dipping below the 80, but not very well. It just kind of dipped and hooked back up. So not a very good signal. Then Bitcoin on the 15-minute chart, it is dipping a little bit. We've got this red candle, but the green one forming now. I don't know. Not a great combination of indicators and information to make a decision, but it's potential short if you can get on an exchange where this one is traded both directions. Anyway, so that's about all I have of that. Well, Paul, thanks for showing up today live. If you're on the recording, I'd rather see you live, but join Paul and me on Tuesdays or Mondays and Thursday nights, Tuesday and Friday morning for me. Check out the opportunities in the pinned comment. They help fund the channel. And I'm wearing my carbon shirt. You may want to check out the carbon savings plan NFT. It's pretty cool. That's the first thing listed in the pinned comment. Um, Otherwise, you guys
Okay.
have a good trading weekend. We'll see you Monday night / Tuesday morning.
All right.
All
See you.
right, bye.
Thanks. Bye.